Okay. This remix is amazing. The victim is not even This remix is amazing, bro. The body was okay, you chill out. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the renewed shark. Not only is there a severe stabbing to the stomach, there are multiple stabbings on the chest. Dang! Furthermore, there was a laceration of his left arm and stabbed in his stomach. There are multiple stabbings on each of his thighs. Furthermore, they went overboard. Like, how did Sonya know it wasn't a bomb though? Or maybe she was reading up. I don't know.
Yep.
Like I said, well, I guess I'll find out. If I look around, that's what the investigation is for. This remix is amazing. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be.
See? Never had to use a monochrome file in the case before. What the heck?
I don't feel like voice acting these two at all. Why do you do it? Freaking a hole like you got stabbed and went to the trouble of dirty the hole's blood. Try to imitate. Why would he do that?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that.
You're so evil.
I'm not. I really just don't feel like voicing Monami at all. It's not that I don't like her, it's just that I have no voice for her and it's like annoying, you know?
What's this?
You see more peeved than usual these days. Monami? I better watch. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know?
I can't lose.
Looks like there's more. Hey, could the killer have done this? Could the killer have done this? I have no idea. I was cursed. Nevertheless, the evidence for this R.I.P. Nagito, bro.
So just as I thought.
One of us killed Nagito in such a cool way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. It's one of the sprinklers. That's one of the sprinklers that activated. That's why.
Well,
You can see the girders right next to it, right?
see?
Can you see the registry? Huh? Right, I can definitely see it. It's like a small red line on the ceiling girdle.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? Huh? What's gonna happen?
that's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip's gonna end. We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean something?
shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it.
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? Oh my gosh, this song is amazing. There's no way this you know, there's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. They don't bring up strange stuff like that. It mattered for Gundam's killing and Mikon's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file that the time of the death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. What happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh. That seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. This could also be like when Nekamaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to think it. And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. But none of us have an alibis for that time. That's why we all split up to search for bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Good. Ah, this is an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. I think. Wait, hold on. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably.
Bring it on. Well,
Sonia, that wasn't a funny. Whatever, bro. She's just trying to lighten up the mood. Oil lighters. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? You think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy the evidence by setting the warehouse on fire. It caused the fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why the killer would set fire to the crime scene, but oil lighter, okay. Got everything right. Oh, I think it says body. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the heck out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. They're exactly like there are times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused about it. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. You know, now's not the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now. Ah. Must be in great pain.
This is bad.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
Hey!
Hmm.
There's no use. She's not listening.
Hey,
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
well,
The duct tape has crinkles. It goes sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
A spirit with a flashy ornament on its impaled deeply into a spear with a flashy ornament on it. Oh, is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach.
Hmm.
There's no way around it. It looks like the fatal wound.
What's this? Phew.
I see. Use the cord whip as a whip to capture the enemy. Look, Sonia told us this, bro. Of course not. This is the spear of Gungear, right?
Hey!
Nezumi Castle.
Hell!
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Thank you, mice. Thank you all to heck. It did.
Yeah, no chill.
Well, it cannot be. How cruel. You are right.
Damn it! Huh? Even so. Damn it!
His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this one seems like a slice. That's probably the reason the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange? What? Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his arm was sliced, but doesn't that blood splatter look strange? It cuts off at the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered.
Well, see?
See, just as I said, it's strange, right? Shiaki, bro, you're strange. Or how are you acting weird? What was that?
Maybe.
It looks like that weird music was playing from here. You know, the music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistake in it. The music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? To hide his muffles, probably. bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall. They should have all been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe these... Bro, I'm sorry, y'all. Bro, I think it's shocky, but like, think about it, bro. It would be the biggest twist ever if it was Chiaki. Fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the warehouse. Yeah, I knew it, it was a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you I'll be fine? I just used to... I can't read, bro. Oh yeah, I'm stupid, I'm dumb. Could it be? Was that it?
Well,
There's something else I've been wondering.
hey.
Demonic bells. What? Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, bro, like, bro, Shocky, like,
Hey, you're
it'd be like,
Hey! Of course
yes you
not.
were, bro.
Say what? Whoa! Disgusting.
Look at Monokuma just dropping in to say some sus stuff. Why would you even admit that, Kazumichi?
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Oh my! It cannot be.
What?
I am sorry.
Okay, it's either Sonya or Chiaki. What do you... When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Well,
At first I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept it silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted the bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
that is.
As I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the middle. Okay, alright.
Please listen. I see. I see. However, that
Oh,
was
what is Monami doing there?
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
Why'd you say it like that?
See. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Mommy as well. She was also secretly keeping
Okay.
the bomb. Which means
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would have been Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. Upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He used a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Dang, like Sonya. Nah, Sonya, you're cool. Can't even lie. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues now.
Hold it.
Yeah, I am. At a
Well,
time like this. Okay, we definitely gotta end the investigation at Nagito's room.
can you hear me? I see.
Shit. Y'all already know it. I'm not gonna say anything. I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems like we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
I guess you're right.
See?
Hey,
It's okay. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way to expect it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, no one can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Oh yeah. The vendor area. Why not? I'm stupid, there's no point in going here. Dang it. This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed. Ah, found it! What'd you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. But that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. That's everyone though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. If the bombs are fake, this might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Okay, wait. I'm gonna leave. Can I leave? Probably never gonna use free time again, but whatever, bro. I tried looking through the truck bed. It's empty, nothing's there. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means someone was telling the truth. As I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. Stupid. This is America. Don't get you slipping up. Don't get you slipping up. Look what I'm whipping up. This is America. Don't get you slipping up. Look what I'm whipping up. Don't get you get caught. This is America. Look what I'm whipping up.
Yo.
Looks like that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Yeah. One of them is gone. These chapters always start off slow, then just... Now I am totally invested in the story. Just as I thought. Looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle. There's a weight to the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of gun. Alarm, 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 alarm. I'm gonna totally come up with that lame name for that. Come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
well,
They
yeah.
could have just used them with the knife. They could have just killed him with a knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this would be. There's no way a spear like this with unnecessary cord thing would be easy to use. Bro, Sonia, why are you still there? Alright, last investigation. I'm gonna take a break, or I'm gonna go to bed. I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Monokuma isn't exactly someone you'd run into. However, well, actually, I'm gonna just go to bed now, cause amazing song. Oh wait, this time, bro, this time I low-key think it's. Oh yeah, another thing. I'm being quiet because my mom is sleeping like right next to me, and I don't want to wake her up. So yeah. However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well,
The bomb that went off in the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
do you have a minute?
If you hide a bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Oh, that's probably why the Monokuma plushie inside of the thing was like, it was stabbed inside of. A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism. Let us rip apart. Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the heck does that mean? Stop, there's no bomb.
Hey,
You know, if you just pick me up, see? All you feel is a soft weight of cotton. You are right.
I see.
Then, where did Nikito obtain all the bomb you used? I wonder.
Who knows?
If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
Please
I know that already. You should have said that earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. Wow. Spike Chunsoft really thinks they're cool with that. Brought it from the Octagon. I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside of my plushie seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is.
Did I say something I should have not said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nikito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early it's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Wait, I'm stupid. Where am I supposed to go? Wait, he goes right here, right? Oh, Chiaki. Where's Chiaki then? Of course she went straight.
Hajime,
Oh, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
what are you
I was
gonna
just
do?
listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She bet. What? Okay, I'm like, then do it. It's sweet because it's made out of black. Yuck. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up. Hajime, calm down. Fine, fine. I guess I have no choice. We gotta do that, right? Now then. What the heck does that mean? See, I've opened the door, you can feel. Okay, whatever. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that? Maybe the cottage key is computerized? More important, let's go inside. Okay. We're gonna see the Hope's Peak thing. So, oh, it's the thing, Monami lost. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling when he spent his days in here? Hey, look, that's weird. I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. A fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be? That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
She probably does know about this. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If it's here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
It might be, but this is some kind of clue. This could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? Why a notebook inside this treasure box? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children. Everyone became wait. Okay. Dang. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and turned things bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What, is this a diary? Looks like it. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures are... Bro. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. He's totally panicking because no one believes him. Huh? Exactly. What does that mean? No, it's nothing. Whoa. From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I Never said you're allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any closer, he would have seen what he would have seen. Whatever. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? Betrayal. I was betrayed by my beloved student. Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? The diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Exactly, I knew she was lying. Monami, it's no good to lie, you know. Why? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, what? Oh my gosh. Bro, you actually have thumbs, bro. What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it? Oh my gosh, bro. Dang it, she totally ran away again. The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try and get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. No, we need to look at every clue that we can. I know. I know y'all saw that. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... Huh? There's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did you get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under the bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Hajime, was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... There's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum. A round thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over... Okay. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash? Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that, but... Oh, the fridge. But where's the book? My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. There really isn't. Poison, bro. Really? Looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder? Hajime, you're actually stupid, bro. poison. Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with the bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is obsessed, bro. Oh, so that's what the gas mask was for. Sure does look like a chemical made salty for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb you used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb. There should be a reason Nagito. Oh, Octagon, yeah.
perhaps.
Also, he already blew up the bomb and he took with them at the lobby. But what about this poison?
See?
Bruh.
Perhaps.
Bro, there's nothing here.
Well,
They say a shelf mirror that reflects a person's heart. They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? Oh, do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it though. I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what?
see?
I think I just got persuaded to do this without even realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Whoa, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. Okay, this is another one. Why did I say Hajime at first? That seal. Indeed, it's the school badge of Hope Speak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really only has my information, then why is the file? I'm like, yeah, like. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, There was information about others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information of all 6 of us. Only, only my information, my butt. I can't believe you'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height, my weight, and so forth. But there was only one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I was truly a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't it that special prize Nagito received from when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying. When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Shaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
And it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
That book seems a bit too thick for just 16 students. What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
What are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
What? Oh, wait. He participated in the killing school life at the Hope's Peak Academy, right? But someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island. No matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been we're all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means that great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean? You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages, confirming the names. Ultimate imposter, and suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. Yeah, bro, I got spoiled about like, whatever, bro. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter. That's that Byakuya's true identity. He was a fake pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami? A fake?
Hey,
because he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. The heck? That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in this killing school life?
So cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all.
But still. Oh.
The moment you obtain that talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the heck? Anyway, I'm not happy you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with. So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living heck. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you're meeting him for a first time. But since you guys went to Hope Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss. Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who's it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that? Well, obviously, you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out. Just as I thought, you're the one who did it. The fact there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in there.
Correct.
It would be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
We can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Okay, yeah, I just want to tell y'all, Byakuya being an imposter, I got spoiled by that by my friend at school. Whatever, bro. Whatever. I'm cool. It wasn't that big. Like, he just told me that. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Pooh, it's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that wasn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Was that a wise?
about
Oh,
that?
snap. This dude Monokuma.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
Dang. The last class trial? He said that, right? He said the last class trial? Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one. but I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think that Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill all the remaining survivors at once. But still, it's not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. Dang, we're pretty screwed. Like, legit.
But still... Right?
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that it can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Okay, last class trial. Last class trial. Dang, literally nobody's here.
Damn right.
No, this is it? Shouldn't there be more people? Stop it. You're making me depressed. You're making me depressed. So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through this, we can go back, right? That Monokuma Poopy had said so, didn't he? He said that this is the last class trial. But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily. Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know? That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can go home after this class trial and if we can go home after we deal with this class trial, I'll definitely find out what the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. What the heck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know. Huh? What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning for something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us. Dang right, stupid rabbits should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I finally realized after losing my powers. I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight. What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book. But her eyes, she looked so determined. What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial. Ah, fine. Somehow, I understand what Monami's saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial. You're right, we need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. I'm not doing that. The way the animation cut. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so. Let's worry about things after we're finished. More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then, the door slowly opened. The bright light greeting us. Was that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? Well then, now that chatterbox Nagito is gone, there's only 6 of you left. Enough, just start this already! Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right? Yep, it sure is. So you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all. Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end. Now then, let's get this trial started. Thank you. This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said that he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said that he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become the stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's what we have to find out. Look at Chiaki all alone. Dang. She's the traitor in my eyes, y'all. She's the traitor. She has to be. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this really is the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun.